Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to Brockton tonight. Mike, the Postman Simmons, and Brockton Cable Access brings you live Brockton basketball here at the staff gym. Brockton comes in today at 2-10. They will be playing the Lawrence Lancers, who come in at 5-11. I'm Orlando Galveo, sitting in for Miles Jackson today. Also sitting in Marcel Smith. And Brockton and Lawrence, just be good when I'm Marcel.
Hey, it's always fireworks when you get these two teams together. The JV game had some intensity in it. I'm looking forward to a high-powered varsity experience tonight.
Yeah, Brockton comes in, unfortunately, at 2-10. Playoff looks kind of dim, but you can run off 8 more wins in a row. You can make the playoffs. I know we saw Brockton a couple times this year, Marcel. What's your take on the games you've been to?
Brockton, I feel like, doesn't really have an identity. It's like sometimes they'll come in and they'll pressure you on defense. They'll play hard. Then other nights they'll want to shoot jump shots and they won't take the ball to the rack hard. So it's a little tough to figure them out, but I still think there's hope on the season.
Right, very young team. As I mentioned, they're 48th in the power rankings at the moment. Now, the Lawrence Lancers, we know they come from a very, very tough conference in the Merrimack Valley. Every game there is tough. And first-year coach Michael Osola, who coached at Lower Catholic for 9 years, takes over the Lawrence Lancers, who, again, we've seen the last couple of years, right? We've been to these Brockton-Lawrence games. It seemed like Brockton plays with them for a half, and then Lawrence takes off. What do you expect tonight, Marcel?
Well, it's a different system over at Lowell, even noticing at Lawrence, noticing in the JV game. They didn't pressure as much, so this will be my first time seeing the new look Lancers up close and personal, so I'm excited to see what's going to happen.
Right, the Lawrence are led by Vidal. I know, I'm pretty sure a lot of people remember him from last year. Johan Vidal, lefty, stands about 6'1", and basically do it all. He scores 14 points a game, 8 rebounds, 8 assists consistently for the Lawrence Lancers. I know you remember him, Marcel Vidal. What's your take on him?
Kick and play a little bit, but now he's in a whole different role now. As he's got to be the guy. He's grown some. That hair's grown a little bit too, but he's grown in size. Some he's got to put it on. Look like he's grown about 2 or 3 inches, and I guess he's fitting into his role pretty nicely. Yeah,
you look at the Lawrence Lancers, 5-11. Unlike Brockton, they're in a pretty good position to make the tournament. They're ranked 40 in the power rankings, but they know I talked to their coach, Coach Asola. He says every game from here on out is very important, especially this one, if they're going to get into the MIA tournament. We'll take a short break. We'll come back here from Brockton between the Brockton Boxers and the Lawrence Lancers. Coming up, ladies and gentlemen.
To tonight's matchup between the visiting Lawrence Lancers and your Brockton Boxers. Please do your part by showing respect to everyone involved in today's contest. A friendly reminder that student athletes play the game, coaches coach, fans support their team, and officials manage the game and sometimes make calls that you may not agree with. With that being said, inappropriate behavior, language, taunting, or verbal criticism of coaches, players, and especially officials will not be tolerated and may result in your removal from the gymnasium. We'd like to thank our sponsors for their support and generosity, and they are McGovern Auto Group, Teamsters Local 653, Woodward's Auto Spring Shop, Madison Food Group, Sign Design, Everett's Auto Parts, Evans Machine Company, Torrey and Associates Real Estate, and Copeland Auto Group. And now for tonight's starting lineups.
Starting with the Lawrence Lancers, number 1, Amos Voucher. Number 2, Brown Kuhika. Number 3, Anthony Pina Diaz.
Anthony Pina Diaz.
Number 4, Joan Vidal. And number 11, Aiden Torres. Coached by Mike Isula. And now your starting lineup for your Brockton Boxers. Number 1, sophomore, Chris Africo. Number 2, Cody Lambert. Number 5, Marcus Forts. Number 11, Nazir Pereira. Oh, 15. My fault, 15. And number 10, senior captain, Nadal Carey. Coached by Manny DeBarros. At this time, I ask that you please rise, remove your hats, and direct your attention to the flag as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Back here at the Staff Gymnasium, again, Mike, the postman Simmons with Brockton Cable Access bringing you live Brockton basketball here at the Staff Gymnasium. So ready to go, Marcel. Lawrence, Brockton, last 2 meetings have been great first half games, and Lawrence, you know, they always bring it here. They always come with great athletes just like Brockton, and this should be a good one.
Looking forward to a good one tonight, Orlando.
Yes, sir. Hopefully there's no fireworks like the JV game. Them type of fireworks, right? So we go, Okuri will jump it up against Vidal.
The crowd is rowdy tonight, that's for sure.
Yeah, they're right in here today. Brockton gains possession at the tip. Cody Lambert looking to drive, goes all the way in and lays it in. Cody Lambert right off the bat, off a nice screen, and puts Brockton on the scoreboard. Pereira tight on Vidal. Kicks it back out. That's going to be a turnover.
That's good defense.
Yeah, tries to hit Kohiko on the side there. Couldn't connect. And Brockton takes over the turnover.
Good defense by Brockton right there.
Africo, sophomore. Over the,
you got to pull up, Marcus.
yeah, Forts try to, good idea. Had a foul there, I believe, on Pereira. Not a smart foul there in the backcourt, Marcel.
I'll take the aggression. I mean, just got to be careful going forward.
Vidal, you're going to hear a lot of him tonight.
Hey, not if Nas has something to say about it. He's taking the best offensive player.
Right, Diaz tried to go to the hole, looked like he got hit, no call, and he'll go the other way with Brockton. Another good defensive stand there by the Boxers.
I like how Nas wants to cover their guy. You always appreciate the players that want the tough defensive assignment.
Nas is always playing hard out there for the Brockton. He's earned the start position and has remained there since taking over. Africo, top of the key. Over to Lambert. Lambert, nice pass to Okura, who puts it in, and one. Nice look by Lambert, and Okura, with a nice strength of his body, able to put it off the glass and has a chance for a three-point play, as you see in the replay here.
Strong finish. Brockton's coming out aggressive. I like the approach.
Exactly what Brockton needs. A couple of losses in a row for Brockton. Diaz, top of the key for the Lancers.
Oh, he's shooting that.
Over to Voucher. Voucher takes it. Back rims it, but gets his own rebound. No box out by Brockton. Again, Voucher can't get it in. Nazir tries to save it, but it's going to stay there to the Lancers.
I'm curious to see what this stack 2 play is over here.
Torres.
Oh.
Over to Diaz again with another miss. Lawrence 0 for 3 to start the game here from 3.
A lot of settling on jump shots for Lawrence, and Brockton's been to the basket.
Pereira, the one they like to call him Nas. Over to Africo. Africo looking like he got hit, no call, and back comes Lawrence. All the way in, again, can't put it in. Africo skies for the rebound. Africo to Forts. Forts puts it up and hits it. That's a good start there by Marcus Forts, who's capable of hitting that shot.
Brockton off to a 7-0 run to start the game.
Right off the gate, Brockton with fireworks to stop this game for the Boxers. Vidal looking to drive, puts it up and hits the 3 with a nice step back.
Can't let that kid get comfortable.
What a move. They needed that.
Good kick.
Lambert back rims it. Forts, though, gets the rebound. He gets hammered. It's going to be a foul there on Voucher. A little bit too aggressive, Marcel. Side out for Brockton, 5:24 here in the first quarter. Brockton up 7-3. Started off with a 7-0 run, and Lawrence, before Lawrence hit that 3. Pereira. The drive, kicks it to Africo, and that's going to be another foul on Nas. That's going to be 2.
That's 2 on Nas already.
And freshman will come in for Brockton. That's not what Coach DeBarros wants there from his starting point guard. And
now we got a freshman on the floor.
Peltrop, 22, will come into the game. Vidal goes right to the hoop. Looks like he got hit, no call. Rebound by Okur. Peltrop goes over to Lambert, fires up a 3 and nails it.
Look at this. Look at this. Brockton's coming out super aggressive tonight. Maybe it's the crowd. Maybe it's the atmosphere. That's short.
Again, got a guy open. There's Lambert, and a nice defense there. That's about Belcher to get back and take that. Looked like he had an open layup there. Lawrence is not afraid to take these 3s, just chucking them up. Africo, top of the key for Brockton. 10-3 to stop this game.
Brockton couldn't ask for a better start to the game.
Forts looking to drive. Nice defense that time by Vidal. Closed him out. Goes over to Peltrop. Peltrop.
Flatten out.
Mostly guarded as well.
Cody to the basket.
Wow.
Good drive.
Cody Lambert with a 3 and 2. Takes to the hoop. And timeout Lancers. Brockton out to a blazing start. 12-3, Marcel.
They're catching Lawrence sleeping, and Lawrence is sleepy over here, and they're settling in for a bunch of jump shots. And Brockton's getting the runouts on the long rebounds, and this is a good approach by Brockton High.
Yeah, we see in Brockton, we've seen them a couple times this year. This is a different start for the Boxers. It looks like they got a little pep in their step tonight. Like you said, I don't know if it's the crowd. I'm pretty sure they played in front of better crowds this year, but what a start by Coach DeBarros' troops.
It looks like you know, they're having an event tonight. They got everybody in the jerseys over there, people with the signs. And although the numbers, you know, are a little lower than usual.
Oh, yeah.
All your friends here, you're playing in front of your city. And it's working for them right now, whatever.
And we know from, again, seeing Brockton this year, we know that the start hasn't been bad for Brockton. First halves have been splendid for Brockton. It's the second half.
It's that third quarter,
the third quarter that's cost Brockton a lot of games this year. And that could be because of the youth. I mean, you got freshmen out there. You got a lot of sophomores. Not too many seniors that play for Brockton. So, 12-3 Brockton here in the first quarter. Vidal, top of the key, closely guarded by Africo. Right up on him. Vidal looking to go in and just...
unexplainable behind the back pass there.
Uncharacteristically by Vidal. Got caught in no man's land and a turnover again, caused by the turnover, Marcel.
As a coach, that would drive me crazy.
Defensive, great defensive stand for Brockton so far. Forts gets nothing on that. And Forts is going to come out the game. Vidal for the Lancers. Over to Perez. Torres.
And to the basket.
And to Diaz, and he puts it in with a great move and one for Diaz. That's a strong move, and Lawrence needed that.
When you're shooting a bunch of jump shots and they're not falling, you got to start attacking the basket, which is what Lawrence just did there, and they were rewarded.
That's going to be a foul on the Curry. As you see here, that's his first. Team third for Brockton, and he completes. Diaz completes the three-point play for the Lancers. 12-6 Brockton, 3:13 left here in the first quarter. You see Africo a lot playing point for Brockton. They use them in different styles. He's going to probably call for travel.
Yeah, he walked.
Yeah, he has his hands up, but that was clearly a travel. Good call.
You walked, young brother. You walked. Coach Manny DeBarro is going to call a timeout. He doesn't like what he's seeing here the last couple possessions for Brockton. You see the Forts chucking up that 3 air ball, and then turnover there by Africo, and Manny wants to talk about it. Not a bad timeout. You got to take care of the basketball. You got to possess the ball. You got to value the basketball. And you go down a couple of times and you have empty possessions. You know, coach has got to do what he's got to do.
Again, I should mention also, along with the production from Mike the Postman Simmons, we have Curtis Reese and Patrick Quinn on the cameras tonight. They do such a great job in terms of the production, the camera. Brockton kind of spoiled the Brockton Boxers out here with this production by the Brockton Cable Access.
First class.
And Lawrence, not a good start to a game they desperately need, Marcel. Slow start. Down here, 12-6. Again, they stand at 5-11 from a tough Merrimack Valley Conference. And I talked to Coach Asola before the game, and he says this is the game that we desperately need.
All the games left in the season are valuable to them.
Fair to say. Vidal, top of the key. Lambert's going to get called for the foul. Yeah, a little bit too much there. Back in the day, maybe they would let that slide.
Back
right?
in the day, that would have been fine.
Now it's it's a foul. Vidal, top of the key for the Lancers. I said we're going to say his name a lot. Ball always in his hands. Back to Vidal.
Great pass.
Oh, nice pass.
Great find.
What a pass to Diaz, who's hanging in below, and he has the last 5 points for the Lancers, and they've closed this gap to 12-8, and there's a steal there. And that's going to be a foul as well. Nice steal that time by Perez, who was put into this game. He's making his presence felt there with a clean strip of Africo, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. As you see the replay here, clean. Look at this.
Picked him. He's got to stay central in the court. He's got to stay in the middle, then attack. The scouting report, I'm sure these guys scouted him, know that he's left-handed. They baited him right into it.
Good point, and I missed the first of 2. Again, Brockton is at the limit right now with 5 fouls to start this first quarter. Quick 6-0 run by the Lancers, and it's 12-9 Brockton.
Brockton's been stuck on 12 for a while now.
It's like Africo's, again,
Oh,
Perez.
Plucked him again.
Wow. Another Perez closely guarding Africo right now, and Africo's a little shaky with that ball over there.
I'm looking at Coach Manny DeBarros just shaking his head, and I'm with him.
Again, Lawrence stepping up the defense intensity right now. As you see Diaz right up on. And that's a steal right to Perez. Goes back to Diaz. Diaz gives it to Voucher for 3. Nothing but air. And a rebound to Brockton. That was actually Kohiko with the missed 3-pointer. And again, not on the same page as Lambert and Okura, and another turnover by Brockton.
So as a coach, it drives me crazy when the person turns their back not looking for the basketball. You should always be looking for the ball to come to you.
Right.
I can't blame the passer.
Rodriguez into the game for the Lancers. Number 12. Vidal at the top of the key. Over to Perez. Perez back to Vidal.
Rodriguez would make timely shots if he gets a chance.
Back to Torres. Torres looking. Nothing there. Vidal fires it up. In and out. And rebound by the freshman Peltrop. Brockton lucked out there. Ball was in and out. Ford's not on the same page. Again, a third straight turnover for the Brockton.
So now we've been about 2.5 to 3 minutes of Brockton possessions without a basket, and this is what they cannot afford to do.
Fortunately, these are the things that's been happening this year, and that's why their record stands at 2-10. Can't have these turnovers. Diaz over to Torres with a nice cut. Can't finish. Rebound put in. No good as well, and it'll stay there to the Lancers. And
Brockton is extremely lucky that Lawrence is playing slightly worse than they are.
Yeah, Lawrence has stepped up the intensity here. And there's a steal there by
Gabe.
And he turns it over as well. And again, up and under, and the lead is down to 1. Good move that time. Cody trying to put the fire, can't. And that's going to go the other way with the Lancers. Wow.
3 straight minutes, no baskets.
Not good.
Coach DeBarros is going to come down in the next possession and run his best play. Whatever his best quick hitter is, he's got to go to it.
Rodriguez back to Vidal. Lawrence looked like they're playing for the last shot here in the first quarter.
Shot clock and game clock are slightly off, but they should be able to get the last shot.
Over to Torres. Torres turns around and hits it, and Lawrence takes the lead.
And Lawrence is winning a game.
10-0 run by the Lancers to take a 13-12 lead.
Marcus for 3.
No good, and that's how the first quarter is going to finish. Brockton out to a strong start, but Lawrence with a resounding response to finish off here the first quarter to take a 13-12 lead after 1. And back here at the staff gym here in Brockton, Mass, where Lawrence leads Brockton 13-12 after one with a 10-0 run to end that quarter. And Marcel, Brockton have not scored in 4 minutes.
Hey, that's just staying the course. You got credit to Lawrence. They just stayed the course. They didn't panic, and they lead by 1.
Vidal looking to drive, looks inside, great pass to Diaz, and a nice up and under, and Lawrence, 12-0 run, and it continues.
So Lawrence is taking advantage of the back of the Brockton defense, and they're getting duck-ins on the back door cut, and it's working.
Now Lawrence goes to the 2-3, giving Brockton a different look here.
One more.
Nice pass back from Gabe. Shot no good by Forts. Looking for Rodriguez. Not a good pass there by Vidal. One of the few mistakes he's made tonight. And Brockton takes over. Gabe Vieira is going to come out the game. Looks like Forts is going to take over the point guard position. Forts, Brockton's leading scorer this year. Odia looking to Chris Africo. Africo trying to stem the tide, and he does with a nice bank shot in Brockton after a 12-0 run by Lawrence. Finally back on the board. It's 15-14, Lawrence. Vidal looking to drive. Can't put it in, and Africo grabs the rebound. Looking to push. Does to Forts. Forts is going to spot up, look for three, and no good. After the first three-pointer by Forts, he's been 0 for 4 from that. Again, reckless shot there by Vidal. Pulled over.
That's a tough take right there, out of control.
Africo looking to drive. Okura was back to Odia.
Gotta attack the basket.
Looks like he got fouled. Yeah. No good, but he makes the hoop anyway.
It's a good move.
Yeah, 16-15 Brockton.
A good, strong move right there by the kid.
Yeah, good. That's the freshman for Brockton. That's going to be a offensive foul. Yep. Torres putting his hands up, but clearly an offensive foul. And the coaches, they speak highly of this freshman Peltrop. I was talking to the Lawrence coach before the game, and he said he's going to be very, very good, this kid Peltrop. Africo turns around, fires, and puts it in. Brockton on a 6-0 run here.
And the key to that pass was Marcus Forts with the look away and then the dump. Great pass there.
18-15 Brockton. Nice pass by Vidal. Wow, him and Diaz, that's about the third time they've connected on that, and 18-17 Brockton. Forts looking to drive, closed there by Diaz. Over to Africo. Over to Odia.
Now, Coach DeBarros was screaming, "Who's middle?" You just got a couple of easy baskets in the middle.
Forts fires it up. I don't think that's a good shot, but
1 for 5 now.
And that's going to be a travel on Vidal. Another break for Brockton, but I would like to see, Forts come in close and hit that shot, but he's capable of hitting that. Just not a good, it's just a cold start for him, but he's capable of hitting that shot.
Yeah, 1 for 5 now. He's about 1 for 5. He's got to go get a layup now. Get to the rack, get some free throws, see the ball go in the basket.
Yeah, it looks like Forts is going to come out the game. We see Baker, number 20, come in the game for Brockton, junior. Freshman turns around and hits again. Peltrop. 20-17 Brockton here in the second quarter with 4:36 left to play.
4 straight baskets at that high post, that middle to high post.
Rodriguez Good defense that time by Peltrop. Diaz over to Torres. Torres fires up a 3. Front rims it. Rebound Baker.
Gotta push the ball, Brockton. Gotta push the ball.
O'Dear looking. Kicks it over to Lambert. Lambert's gonna fire it up. Gets fouled. He's gonna get 3 shots. Diaz puts his hands up like, who, me? Referee says, yes, sir.
I'm not sure that anyone in the state of Massachusetts gets more foul shots off of shooting threes than Cody Lambert.
Now you see the tough fair move by Peltrop off the replay. And Cody Lambert, again, yeah, that might have been like the 5th time he's drawn that foul.
I was going to say about the 7th. He's got to make the free throws now, though.
He usually does. Outstanding shooter for the Brockton Boxer, Cody Lambert, only a junior. He's back as well next year. A lot of underclassmen on the court for Brockton. Cody misses the second one.
Smart person told me, hey, if you're going to get Brockton, try to get him this year because next year they're going to be right back in the thick of things. Someone told me that. Who was that? Who said that to me?
I believe it might be yours truly. You got to learn. You got to grow. You got to have experience. And I feel like that's what Brockton's going through now. Cody makes one. Brockton 21-17.
Ooh.
Perez fires it up, front rims it, Baker with the rebound. Peltrop looking to push. O'Dear looks for 3, he gets fouled, and another.
Back-to-back.
Another not so smart foul by the Lancers, and this time it's Rodriguez. He hammered O'Dear, then O'Dear's gonna get 3 shots, as you see here on the replay.
Back-to-back possessions, back-to-back fouls on threes. Just can't have that if you're the Lawrence coaching staff.
O'Dear gets his first points of the night.
This kid just looks like a Brockton High basketball player. Like if you were to Google 1990s,
yeah, O'Dear.
Just looks like a Brockton High player.
Ezekiel. They like to call him Zeke.
Brockton's had a lot of great Zekes over the years, too.
He's only a sophomore. Can't make all 3 shots. Brockton's 23-17. Zeke close on Vidal. Vidal kicks it to Koyoki. Bocho fires up a 3, that's no good. Rebound, here comes Cody. Cody looks to lay it up, and he's gonna get fouled. Again, Cody used his body wisely that time, and Kohiko does not like the call, but that's gonna be his foul on Kohiko. That's his first of the night, and that's the 4th personal foul here in the quarter for the Lancers.
Yeah, good push, good tip out, good run out, you know. Now we got to put the ball in the basket.
Uncharacteristic by Cody. Very good foul shooter for Brockton. Gets a chance to get at least one, and he does. Brockton up 24-17.
Brockton's got to start applying some pressure to these Lawrence ball handlers. They're getting a little bit too comfortable.
Diaz looking to fire a 3, and he hits it.
Right on cue. Yeah, Brockton's let up the defensive intensity a little bit, and they just paid for it.
Yeah, Diaz has shown he can do it inside, and he can do it outside as well. Freshman looking to go down low to Baker. No chance there. Deflected away, but Brockton regains possession. Nice pass over to Baker. Looks like he got fouled. No call.
He got fouled completely.
Diaz looking to push. Does. Up. No good. Rolls out. Kohiko gets the rebound. Baker just says, give me that. Again.
Got to pick the ball up first, young fella.
Through traffic. Diaz again this time, not only with the right, he shows I can use the left too. Wow, kid special. 24-22. 2:19 left here in the first quarter. Lawrence responding back. Africo, top
Pull
of
up,
the key,
yep.
pulls up.
Nice little pull up.
Back rims it, Torres with the rebound. Looking to push over to Diaz. Goes to the hoop, and he's gonna get fouled there, I believe.
Brockton got a little sleepy, and Lawrence snuck right back in the door.
Yeah. OD is gonna get called for that foul. That's gonna be his second. He might take a trip to the bench with that. Second foul.
I believe he is. Looks like Nate's coming back in the game.
Diaz at the line for the Lancers tonight. He's looked very impressive, showing he can shoot the three inside. A lot of moves there. And
Correction, it's Marcus Forts. Oh, Nate is actually coming in the game, huh? Nearly wholesale subs for Brockton High. 3/5 of the offensive players coming in the game.
Coach Tabarro's going to his bench, and Lancers are responding as well with number 33, Kohiko, probably the brother of the other Kohiko. So we got two brothers in there. Number 33, forward. It's only a freshman, I might add. Wow. 6'5" already. And look at that, his brother gets his rebound and
tough shot.
Can't put it in. Forts looking to drive, and I see what Forts was looking at that time. I felt like that time Fox should have cut to the hoop. That's what Marcus was anticipating.
The coach in me says possess the basketball, use the shot clock. Yeah.
I don't put the blame on Forts there. You got to move without the ball. Vidal looks to shoot. No good. Rebound. It goes to Cody on the outlet and unable to hit the hoop, and it looks like it's going to go the other way. Cody's looking for the foul there. So 1:30 left here. Brockton clinging to a 1-point lead, 24-23 here. Diaz, look, oh, that's way off.
Way off.
One of the rare mistakes he's made tonight. He's allowed to make a mistake, right?
Yeah, I would agree.
It's been nearly perfect tonight. That's going to be a travel.
That is a
easy
travel,
call
sir.
for the ref, yep. Fox only about 6'5", only a sophomore for Brockton. A lot of young players here for the Boxers. Lawrence group is a lot of seniors, Marcel.
It's a very interesting dynamic watching both of these teams over the past 2 years and how much they've changed.
Yeah, the freshman Kohiko goes to the hoop, and he's going to go to the line for 2 shots. And I was talking to the Lawrence coach before the game. He says his freshmen this year are legit. And you can see the freshmen. He says they have 2 freshman teams. They had so many freshmen try out. He had to cut a lot of freshmen as well. So he says his freshman group is very strong, very legit, and got to watch out for them as they go into the future.
Both free throws missed. Brockton with the ball.
Cody over to Forts. O'Dia kicks it back to Lambert. He's going to fire it up. He's going to barely hit the rim, but Peltrop is there for the rebound. Kicks it to Barrera.
That's a good pass.
Barrera over to his cousin Forts. Can't hit the shot, though. And rebound goes to Brockton, actually to the Lancers. Barrera with the miss, but Cody right there for the putback.
Good cleanup, but they sleep and they don't get back on defense.
And the freshman Kohiko with his first bucket of the night, and Brockton up 26-25 here with seconds left to play. He's going to fire it up with a buzzer. No chance. Brockton with no sense of urgency there with a time winding out.
Yeah, Cody was begging for the ball. He wanted the ball. He wanted the ball. Marcus saw him just a tad bit too late. Cody without a rhythm. Shot's no good.
kind of up and down here, both teams here in the first half, and Brockton will lead the first half here with a 26-25 halftime lead. With Marcel here, I'm Orlando Galvez. We'll be back with second half action here for Brockton Cable Access. back here at the Staff Gym where the Brockton Boxers hold a 26-25 halftime lead. Mike the Postman Simmons on the production for Brockton Community Access. I've been saying it wrong. I apologize. I've been saying Brockton Cable Access. I should know it by now, right? And yes, and Curtis Reese and Patrick Quinn on the cameras, and Marcel. First half, it's a tale of up and downs, right? Brockton started off strong. Right off the bat was built a 12-3 lead, and you've seen Lawrence come back with a surge of their own with a 12-0 run before Brockton stemmed the tide a little bit. Second quarter, same thing, right? Brockton, actually it was the other way around. Lawrence, actually it was Brockton with the strong start, I'm sorry, and then Lawrence responded. So again, up and down, no team's able to be consistent throughout the quarters.
Well, they say it's a game of runs, and both teams put their best foot forward. I think in the second half, I always like the team that gets out here early and warming up, and Brockton was out here significantly ahead of Lawrence. So I like Brockton getting the warm-up time, but both teams got to take care of the basketball. The kids got to run through their stuff and trust their coach's information, and should be an interesting second half.
Right, so might as well call you Coach Marcel because you've coached college, so you're well familiar with coaching. Marcel, what do you tell if you're Manny the Barrels? Your team is 2-10, and you're not out of the playoffs, but how do you motivate these kids for the remainder of the season?
Well, so when you're in a situation that Brockton I is in, you got to find things to play for. So whether that's playing for each other, or playing for your coach, or just playing for your town and the name that's on the front of the jersey, you got to find other things that motivate you, and then worry about the standings and situations like that after.
Well said. Quick news around Massachusetts today. Everett High School hired a new football coach. Big press conference there for Everett High today at around 2 p.m. And Roby DiLoretto back with the Crimson Tide. That'd be nice to see. Brockton will travel to Everett next year.
I believe he was 21-3 before he stepped away for some personal reasons. Now he's back. We'll see what happens.
Yes, sir. Now back to second half action here. Brockton again with a 1-point lead, and it's going to be a foul call there. I think a hold on Lawrence.
So I like that out of the timeout. Manny comes out with the horn set. They hit the high post. Guy goes through. They were looking for the duck-in. Something happened under the basket.
Yeah, that's going to be Voucher. It's going to be his second foul, not a smart foul. Forts, who after hitting the three has been very quiet. And Nas missed literally the whole first half with fouls. He's been in foul trouble. Trying to go down low to Kerr. Kerr kicks it back out to
Nate's got to work down there. Nate's got to face the basket and try to score.
Great defense by the Lancers.
10 seconds left. 8, 7. No
Forever
count.
looking to try. Look like he got hit, and he's going to get the basket and the foul.
One.
What a move, and like Marcel, you can hear Marcel counting the clock down for the Boxers, and he must have heard you because he took it to the hoop, and a nice, as you can see here in the replay, nice hesitation, goes to the hoop, banks it, hits the body, banks it off the glass, and has a chance for a three-point play.
Finishing through contact. Great move.
Does finish off the three-point play. Very good foul shooting is Pereira.
I think the long sleeves helped him finish that.
Yeah, he likes them long sleeves, I'll tell you. Oh, what a pass again. That's
Great
that hookup. Unable to put it in is Diaz, and Curry snatches the rebound. Then Torres snatches it from him. And it's going to be a foul on Kerr.
Not sure it's necessary to blow that whistle. Just keep playing basketball, but,
Can't disagree with you. In any event, that's going to be Brockton's first foul. Kerr's going to, obviously, they actually called the foul on Lambert. That's going to be Brockton ball. He just threw the ball right to Vidal, and Vidal was standing out of bounds. A turnover. Pereira. Over to Forts.
He's got to get to the basket.
Forts looking to drive, shut down again. Torres there defensively for the Lancers. Lambert looking to drive, goes inside, nice pass, unable to handle this curve, but he still has control.
He's got to get up.
He's going to get fouled. I believe that's going to be Kohiko on the foul.
When Nate gets the ball in the paint, he's got to be thinking score.
And Lancers got 3 fouls already here with just about a minute and 30 seconds in. Lambert baseline takes it. Brockton trying to call a play here. Africo looking to drive. Nice move up, and he's going to draw the foul. That's a good move.
Yes, it is. Way to attack the basket, way for Cody to get everybody situated. Get them running something, get them cohesive. Chris is at the free throw line.
Foul's going to be on Torres, and that's his 4th foul. He might have to take a trip here to the bench with that 4th foul. Surprisingly, it's not. Is it not going to be? Yes, it is going to be Torres. He doesn't want to come out the game.
Yeah.
Torres is looking. He didn't want to come out, but you got 4 fouls there.
In the 3rd quarter.
As Africo was able to hit the first. Africo, again, another youngster for the Brockton Boxers, only a sophomore.
I feel like this kid could be a star once he realizes how good he is at basketball. I don't think he knows it yet.
Got to hit the weights.
Absolutely.
Perez, who's been a part of the action a lot today, or tonight. Vidal strokes it up, front rims it. Rebound, scrambling around, and Lawrence picks it up. And tries to go inside. I don't think that's a smart pass there by Vidal, and Lambert picks it off.
He's walking right.
Africo looking to drive. Looked like he got hit.
Yes, good move.
No call, but he hits the hoop anyway.
Good move
and Brockton
by Chris.
out to an 8-point lead. That's going to be a turnover. It's going to be, they're going to call a foul on Kerr. I don't know about that. That's going to be on Kerr. And both guys are on the ground. You're going to see the replay here. You call it at home.
Coach DeBarros is right. He's telling his team sprint back on defense.
I mean, they're calling a foul on that. That's going to be his 3rd personal for Kerr. So he's into a little foul trouble. Vidal has gone cold a little bit here. He's on a little drought. Not this guy, though. Diaz goes to the hoop, and he's going to draw the foul. He's going to go to the line again. Diaz got to play football. This kid is put together, I'll tell you. He looks like a running back going right to the hoop. Very strong kid. Good basketball player, as you can see here. Look at this.
7 total fouls in this quarter between both teams.
That foul that time was on Force. That's his 1st. Diaz has been impressive tonight for the Lancers.
We're not even halfway through the quarter.
I jinxed him.
It's a great pass. That's a great pass.
Force, you see him cradle there. It looked like he got fouled. No call. Ball deflected away and it'll stay there to the Boxers.
Gotta swing the ball, kid.
Lambert's gonna fire it up. No good.
It's a good shot.
I like that shot too. I don't mind that. He's capable of hitting that.
The swing was a little bit too late, but it's a good shot.
Yeah, they're gonna call a foul on Baker that time on a hold. And that's Brockton's 4th foul here in the
8 fouls between both teams.
3rd quarter. Very physical 3rd quarter here. Brockton's up 33-26 with 5:12 left here in the 3rd quarter. Lancers were only 1 point, 3 minutes in. Vidal looking to end that, and he's got hammered.
He walked, though.
Yeah, it looked like he did walk before, he did get hammered.
That's a great find.
And then Diaz calmly gets up and said, no sweat. He's going to go to the line for 2 shots, as you can see here.
Back at the line again. He's doing all the little dirty work.
Got hammered by Africa. That's Africa's 3rd personal. Brockton fall into a little foul trouble here. Ayaz not able to hit the first. And he hits the second, and it's 33-27.
Lawrence with only 2 points in this second quarter so far.
Both foul
third
shots.
quarter so far.
Both foul shots. No field goals for Lawrence yet. Look like a foul, no call. Goes to the hoop, and not a smart play, but he's going to get rewarded anyways as ball goes right to him and he gets hammered. And Nas is going to go to the line. A good foul shooter for the Boxers for 2.
Yeah, this quarter is interesting because, you know, as we've seen in the past, Brockton struggles in the third. But it looks like Lawrence got a little bit of that third quarter.
It's rubbing off.
Yeah, it is.
It's rubbing off here. It's good to be on the other side. We haven't seen much team struggle against Brockton here in the third quarter. Brockton coming into this game at 2-10, trying to get a victory and keep their season alive. They want any chances to make the playoffs.
You'd have to run off 8 straight.
Yep.
Starts with tonight.
Ferrero hits both, and Brockton's up by 8. Vidal, who hasn't taken a break yet. Over to Rodriguez, back to Vidal. Back to Rodriguez, he fires up a 3. In and out, and it's going to go the other way. Lancers are out. Very cold here in the third quarter, Marcel.
Yeah, slow start for them. Like, what can you do? Coach has got to get into his bag of offensive tricks.
Brockton swinging the ball around. Cody looking to drive. Kicks it back to Forts. Forts. Looks like Pelchark's being held. No call, but fires it up to Lambert from the baseline, who hits a 3. And Brockton up by 11 now with that 3-pointer.
Yeah, it's a big shot by Cody.
Brockton, biggest lead of the night here. Back here in the 2-3, it looks like. And there's a strip. Brockton comes out over to Forts. Forts all the way in.
Marcus
lays it in.
Marcus Forts needed that layup right there.
Wow, Brockton uncharacteristically comes out storming here in this third quarter with a 14-2 run to stop the quarter, Marcel.
Possibly the best third quarter Brockton has had all season, aside from maybe Worcester North. Great effort. They're catching Lawrence sleeping. Lawrence isn't running anything, and Brockton is taking advantage of it.
Yeah. We haven't, like Marcel said, we have not seen this from Brockton, this type of lead since the first game of the year. And again, a young team, and this is what you want to see, right? You want to see a team progress and get better. And Lawrence needs this game badly, sitting here at 5-11. And we've seen Brockton, though, start with their run, and then Lawrence has been able to respond.
Yeah, I'm not sure Lawrence bounces back. I mean, we'll see. There's still time to go. You know what's an interesting dynamic, Orlando, is that when you look at Brockton's wins this year, and this is a potential win, but they beat Worcester North, who is a 2-time state champ. And now, you know, just 2 years ago, Lawrence was one of the top teams in the state, and Brockton is punching them in the mouth right now. So, like we said, or like a smart guy once told me, you better get Brockton now.
Right. Perez looking to drive, and again, almost a turnover. Falls right into the hands of Vidal. Again, in and out for the Lancers. Rebound. It's going to be a jump ball. And it looks like it's going to stay with the Lancers.
It's a good hustle, both teams. I love it.
Baker in there, making his minutes work. Kohiko, the freshman, fires up a 3, no good.
You'll live with that if you're Brockton. You'll live
Baker
with that.
just snatches the rebound. And again, Lawrence, no field goals here in the third quarter with 3:19 left to play.
One more.
Cody's been the hot hand for Brockton. Looks like he got hit there. No call. Gets his rebound anyway.
One more.
Off an air ball over to Nas. Nas gets to the Forts. Brockton being patient here, and Coach DeBarros is going to call a timeout.
I like the timeout by Manny right there. Good call.
So again, Brockton sits at 40-27 here in the third quarter. Brockton led at halftime 26-25, out to a 14-2 start here in the third quarter. Lawrence with no field goals. What do you make of that, Marcel?
I just think, it doesn't really look like they're running any offense. They're just in a really basic offensive set. And Brockton has decided to turn up the defensive intensity just a little bit. And because Lawrence is not doing anything special, that defensive pressure is bothering them.
And Marcel, the last 2 years we've seen Lawrence, and they're known for their full court press. But surprisingly, we have not seen the full court press yet. Do you think he's holding this in his bag? Because as the leads get ballooned to 13, something they might want to look at. Because in years past, Lawrence against Brockton has forced a lot of turnovers and has run away with victories because of that.
They did it to everybody. It wasn't just Brockton. That was a staple of the franchise. And it's a new time. It's a new day. They're down 13 playing zone right now.
Yep.
Different philosophies,
Just in a shot clock. Baker fires it up and beats it. Wow.
Great. Just presence of mind by the kid to find the basket.
Yeah, he said, look what I found here. Now Baker, the junior, what a nice bucket. There's a steal by Nas. Look at the drive, takes it all the way to the hoop. Unable to hit it. Lawrence looking to push Rodriguez to the hoop, uses the screen wisely. And there's that first field goal for the Lancers of the third quarter.
We went 6 minutes without a field. 5 minutes and 40 seconds with no field goals.
Wow.
You just can't win basketball games that way. Marcus shoots this next one if he gets it. What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
You called it.
What did I tell you?
Forts says, you know what? I'm going to answer it. Forts with his second three-pointer of the night, and that was a no-doubter. Brockton up by 16.
Wow.
Brockton looking like they're in a zone here, and there's a nice pass.
Smokes the layup, though. Smokes the layup.
Hasn't done that often tonight. Diaz might be getting a little tired now.
Hey, if I'm Marcus, I shoot the ball the next time I touch it.
He heard you last time.
Hey, shoot it from there, Marcus. They need another big shot here. This is a great third quarter by Brockton High.
Peltrop, the freshman, nice block there by Kohiko. You see that potential of the freshman for the Lancers. Just a baby, but you can see the promise in him.
Yeah, he's long, looks athletic. He was smart. He set the screen on the layup.
Yeah, you see the three there by
There's a three.
Forts. Brockton's leading scorer. Captain of the Brockton Boxers. Very smooth, Marcus Forts. Peltrop will go to the line, and they did call a foul there on the freshman. That's his first. Freshman on freshman.
We will see the numbers at the next break of how many missed free throws both teams have.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because it's alarming.
Diaz, excuse me. Over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez back to Perez.
They're trapping this corner. That's travel.
That's going to be a travel. Yeah, again, that's the defense of Brockton. Very aggressive. The reason why the Lancers only have 2 points off field goals, and the other 2 came off free throws here in this quarter.
Yeah, it's just been a tough third quarter for them.
And again, Marcel, you said it. Usually it's Brockton that's having the tough third quarter. Lawrence looks like they're in a 3-2.
Nope, they're going man right now. The coach is screaming for them to go man.
Africa with a nice little touch there. Wow. Brockton up by 18 Looking to drive, kicks it to Rodriguez. Back to Diaz. Diaz over to Perez. Perez back to Rodriguez. Inside to Vidal. Looking to drive. Again, shut down by 2 boxers. Rodriguez looking to drive. Vidal look like a travel, no call. Pulls up. What a shot.
That's a great
That's
move.
a nice touch there by Vidal.
The footwork alone on that move
that was sweet.
Incredible. Oh. Good kick.
Marcus fires it up. Trying to beat the buzzer, can't. And that's how the third quarter would end, but not until Brockton with a 20
something.
21, sorry. 21-4 run there. No, I just saw something that made me laugh.
We went to the same high school, but I'm going to allow him to do the
21-4 run here in that third quarter. Very strong third quarter for the Brockton Boxers. Marcel, something we haven't seen all year for the Brockton Boxers.
Hey, impressive third quarter there by the Boxers, offensively, defensively. But it actually really starts on the defensive end. And, Lawrence is running this what we call North Carolina set. It's too high, a 2-1-2 set offensively, and Brockton was just trapping the wings, taking away the middle, and Lawrence couldn't figure it out.
So we're gonna start this fourth quarter. Obviously, Lawrence down by 16 points, uphill right now for them, and coach for the Lancers right now. Trying to fire up the troops, Coach Asola. Lawrence looks like they're going to stay with the 5 that ended the quarter. Got Perez, Diaz, Cohico, Rodriguez, and Vidal out there for the Brockton Boxers. You got Odia, Nas, Pereira, Africo, Forts, and Baker to start here the fourth quarter.
So Coach wants them to turn up the pressure, but I'm a big believer that pressure defense is something you practice every day. So when you're down big and you think you need to do it, or you need to do it, but it's something you practice every day. It's a mindset. So
yeah, we'll see what kind of pressure Lawrence applies here to try to get back into this game. Fort's looking to shoot the 3 camp, but there's Baker.
Yeah. Oh, just go to the basket, kid. Good rebound by the young kid, though.
Brockton settles it down here. Fort's looking to drive.
Get rid of the ball.
That's going to be a try. Oh, it's going to be a
That's
timeout.
A great timeout by Coach DeBarros.
Yeah, DeBarros is sensing, look, you're getting caught in no man's land, pivoting, this and that, and I don't think he likes that. But again, you got to give credit to the Lawrence defender on the defense end who shut Forts down. You look at a kid like Marcus Forts, a great defensive player. Sometimes, you're asking for a lot with him, right? You want him to the offensive pressure, and then offensive standpoint, and then you want defensive pressure as well. He's a guy that does it both ways, and sometimes he gets a little tired. Yeah,
he's got to just make one move and go, and if not, just get rid of the ball, and then you'll get it back. 1000, 1000. Up out, which is 1,000. 1,000, is it? Is 1000 1,000? I'm not sure.
Again here.
A bunch of dribbles, you're not going to get by your guy.
We're live here in Brockton with the postman Simmons of the production with the Brockton Community Access. Curtis Reese and Patrick Crin on the cameras here for this fourth quarter action where Brockton leads 47-31.
Let's see what
DeBarros fires it up and nails it.
Hey, great timeout by DeBarros, and he hit it right.
Yeah, the sophomore for Brockton, Zeke, getting some time today and doing well. Good shot. Brockton up by 19.
Funny how the energy picks up after you make a shot.
And roll. And Perez responds, says, wait a minute here. Not going down here without a fight.
Oh, keep going, kid.
Africo. Odia, who just hit the tree, looks to go to the hoop, and no way. Cohico, the freshman, out of nowhere. And, they're going to call a foul on that. I don't know about that. You look in here, nice hesitation, and that was all ball. I don't agree with that.
That's all ball. That's all ball.
That is all ball.
There
And coach for the Lancers, Osola, does not like that. I don't blame him. That was a clean block.
It's a clean block, but you know it is what it is. You got to play the game. One play doesn't make the game.
Sure doesn't. The referee's claiming he got the body, but I got to agree with the Lawrence coach. That was a great defensive play by the freshman, Kohiko. And the sophomore, Brockton today, all underclassmen pretty much. No seniors, except for Nate, who's played limited tonight. It's been all underclassmen for the Boxers. Perez over to Rodriguez, back to Perez. Kicks it over to Diaz, can't get it to go. Rebound by the Lancers, and kicks it inside to Diaz, who puts it in.
That freshman's a strong kid.
Yeah, he is.
For Lawrence.
You better watch out for him going forward, I'll tell you that. Doesn't look like a freshman. Looks like a foul, no call. Nas with a shot that doesn't go in. And it's going to stay, I believe, here with the Boxers. So Coach DeBarros is telling Nas, you got to relax. We don't need that. Run the play, run the offense.
Yeah. I got to agree.
Forts having a strong third quarter so far. Over to Odia. He's getting a lot of minutes tonight. And there's going to be a foul. Oh, no, they're going to call Africa on the line. Looks like he got hit there, but he might have stepped on the line before he got hit. So 6 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter. Lawrence down by 16. Every possession now is critical. Perez looking to fire it up. This could be big, and he hits it.
Big shot.
Big shot. That keeps the Lancers within striking distance here in the fourth quarter. That's a big, big shot by Perez.
They're going to have to get some stops. And I just think Brockton.
Curry back in the game. And that's going to be an offensive foul for Brockton. The senior who has not played, Brockton's only senior that's got a big-time minutes tonight. That's going to get called for the foul. That's going to be his fourth. So Curry, is he going to come out? No. It's going to be Oduya that comes out the game. But keep in mind that Curry got 4 fouls.
If I was Brockton, I would turn up the pressure right now.
Yeah, we've seen Brockton lead by 19, and Lancers coming out flying here in the fourth quarter, knowing this is a big game for them in terms of getting to the MIA playoffs.
Marcus Fort's back is hurting him a little bit, but
it looks like a push shot by Vidal, but no call, but he's able to hit it.
Tough shot.
And Lawrence, and that looks like it went off boards, and it did.
It did.
And Lawrence
turned up a little bit. Now they're down by 11.
All right, it's a different Lancashire team here to start the fourth quarter.
If they get a bucket here, Manny needs a timeout.
And Vidal looks to put it, and no good. That would have been big. That would have been big for the Lancers. And I don't mind that shot at all. Africa looking inside, and that's going to be a foul. That time looked like it's going to go against Vidal. And Cody getting up very gingerly there. Can't afford to lose him.
Yeah, I think he got a little knee to the thigh.
And tough as he is, he's asking to come out.
He's asking to come out.
And that's unlike Cody right there. So
he could be hurt tomorrow, you know.
Yep. And
there you go.
There you go, Africa with a big shot. That's huge, and Lancers waste no time, and that's going to be a foul, and that might be his 5th and final foul of the night if that goes against a curve. That's going to be his 5th foul. And this is the chances you take. Just called it out. He had 4 fouls, and Brockton's only senior who's been getting minutes tonight is going to have to sit for the night.
Yeah, it's the big kid coming in right now is
that's Baker.
been playing well tonight. Yep, been playing well tonight.
Again, that's all caused by Lawrence stepping up the intensity, pushing the ball up, and then getting the foul. We know the Lawrence Lancers are not going to go down quietly without a fight.
No, they're not just going to lay down. No team from Lawrence is just going to walk in here and lay down.
Absolutely not. And you see the intensity as they're generating right now. And the freshman who gave Lawrence good minutes comes out the game. Kohiko. Perez, whoa, what a pass to Rodriguez, and that's going to be a travel.
Yeah.
Wow. What a sweet find, and I think Perez is telling him, just go up with it. And Brockton gets the turnover. Nas looking to drive, kicks it to Africo. Shut down there, Forts, top of the key. And what do we got here?
Timeout.
We're going to have a timeout. So Manny's not taking his timeouts home, I'll tell you that.
No, this is another good timeout. He wants to get something that he feels is going to be better than a Marcus Fort's 30-foot three, which looks like that was about to happen. So can't blame Manny for the timeout.
Yeah, and if you was coach of Barrows, you got to be happy tonight. The way the Brockton has responded to the Lawrence runs, the way they've responded here in the second half, and he's got to be quite satisfied so far with the outcome.
Yeah, you got to. So when you're struggling like Brockton High is, you want to take advantage of bad basketball. So when teams come in and they start playing bad basketball, you want to take advantage of that. And Brockton has done that tremendously tonight.
Another thing, Brockton, only their 3rd home game of the year. They've been pretty solid in the 3 games they have played in, and they're going to have a lot of home games going further, but I have to mention they have a lot of tough teams on their schedule as well coming up.
16 seconds. Let's see what they do here.
4:18 left here in the 4th quarter. Brockton up by 12, 54-42. Freshman for Brockton, Peltrop. Nice guy.
The whole reset.
Diaz, I don't know about that call. Diaz, ticky-tack call, and I don't blame Diaz for
resets the shot
not
clock.
being happy there. So, but it's a foul. According to the refs, got to respect it. Nas having trouble inbound. It does to Baker though. Back to Nas. Again,
Bacon's up too high, yeah.
Africo looking to drive. Goes all the way to hoop and up and in.
Easy.
That's a great move.
Yeah, this kid can play.
Yeah, only a sophomore, and you see the potential there. Diaz trying to come back. Looked like he got hit. No call. And that's going to be out of Baker off the rebound. But Diaz got the calls in the first half, and that looked like he got hit there. No call.
Yeah, I thought it was Brockton's ball, to be honest with you.
Vidal will inbound. Over to Torres, who's been sitting out for a while with the 4 fouls, right into the game, and he says, give me that. 2. And there's a steal by Lancers, and he's going to get fouled. That's Diaz again, lurking down there and able to get the steal, and can't do that if you're the Brockton Boxers.
Yeah, you gotta value the basketball. You gotta take care of the ball. We talked about it earlier. They are 15, 16, 17, 18. They're going to make some mistakes.
Yeah, you see Torres there with a nice little shot right off the bench, and with a nice touch. He's been sitting down with 4 fouls, so he's playing with 4. Brockton's Kerr already fouled out. And they're going to call a violation. That is just tough. And again, Coach Osula is beside himself. Especially you need that hoop And after the kid makes the free throw as well, not a smart play by the Lancers.
Lawrence has no running jumps either on it. They're just playing straight up man-to-man. This is completely different.
Yeah, there's no need for that violation. Forts looking to drive. Kicks it to Lambert. Lambert shut down, back to Forts. Lancers a great defensive team. They make it tough for Brockton.
Dribble them out. Yep, use a screen. Pull up.
Forts is going to pull up. Can't get it to go, but Africo rips down the rebound, puts it up. No good. Rebound, and then he's going to get hammered. It's going to be a foul.
Silly foul.
And again, that's going to be on Baker, his second personal foul. And that's Brockton's fourth. So now Brockton is in the limit. So 2 shots for Lawrence the rest of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you know, one thing that's interesting is Brockton's letting them catch the ball and walk. Like, yeah, you got to defend. Look, he's comfortable. He's running his pulls right up into the 3. Look at that. You gotta play defense.
He comes off the screen and he drills it, and now Lawrence is within 8, and we got a ball game.
I saw that coming the entire way. When a team's pressuring you, you have to return that pressure. Now that was a gamble.
And Forts needs that. No good. Rebound skied by Perez. Perez looking to push. Diaz goes over to Vidal. He's going to fire it up. This is going to be big. In and out.
In and out as
wow.
In and out as a ball can go.
You talk about a huge break for the Brockton Boxers. That ball went in, and that ball came out. That would have closed it to 5. Timeout, Lawrence. And wow, this should be a good 2:21 left here in this fourth quarter.
Orlando, I think Curtis Bostic came and tipped the ball out the rim or something, because that ball was in the hoop, my brother. Wow.
I don't know how that didn't go in. However, this is where we stand here. 2:21 left here in the fourth quarter. Brockton's up 56-48. They've held the lead since the half. Lawrence is yet to grab the lead since then, but they're making a surge. We said they weren't going to go down quietly, Marcel, and you see the fight of the Lawrence Lancers.
Yeah, both coaches now doing a good job of actually coaching the game. Lawrence is trying to extend the game. Manny's trying to squeeze the shot clock as much as he can, and the game clock. This is a good finish. This is a good high school basketball game we're watching right now.
Yeah, so the timeout that time was by Lawrence, and Coach Asola knows this is a big possession. He called a timeout immediately to try to drop a play, and I guarantee you we know who this ball is going to go to. Could it be number 4? He's inbounding, so I'm pretty sure he's going to come across. There it is. Goes to Torres instead, and it fires it up. No good. Diaz with the rebound. No good, and Brockton comes away with it. Africa with a nice pass to Lambert.
Great find by
and
Chris.
Lambert lays it in. That's big for the Boxers. Boxers up 10. 2 minutes left.
Brockton looking to get their 3rd win in the season.
A good transition in Vidal. Answers for the Lancers. Whatever you could do, I could do it better. And then we're going to have an offense, a foul. It's going to believe it's going to be on Forts. We'll see the replay here on the transition by the Boxers. And then I would like to see the call. I believe they're saying Forts pushed away. See if we can get that replay. Here it is right here. This is the 3 by Vidal. What a smooth player he is. You can't leave him open. We said that at the beginning of the telecast. Here's the replay here. And what's the call?
He pushed him on the hip? He touched him on the hip?
I don't know what the call is. But in any event.
Yeah, it's not a shot. It's an offensive foul. It's not a shooting foul.
And again, we saw the replay. I don't know what the call on Forts was, because I didn't see Forts do anything, to be quite honest.
I saw his hand on his hip and him try to create a little separation. Not a foul you call with 1:50. I don't know.
Unbelievable.
We'll see.
Brockton's up 7, though. Rodriguez looking to fire one, no good. And that ball's going to be off Herrera. No, saved by the Lancers. Rodriguez looking to drive, and that's going to be a kick ball. That's a good call. And that's going to reset the clock for the Lancers with 1:40 left. Down 7 and surging.
If I'm Vidal on Lawrence, I'm asking my teammates, why aren't you guys getting me the ball?
And hold on, the referee says that does not
There's
reset,
no reset
in high
on the
school
kickball.
basketball on a kick. This is not the NBA. So
Right.
he clarified that. Good job by the referee. Vidal looking to go up. There he is right there. Closed out by Africo. He's looking for the pick. Goes to Perez. Perez looking to drive. What a pass to Diaz. And he's up and under and in.
Wow.
Sensational move
Lawrence
by
fighting.
Diaz, and Lawrence has cut the lead to 5. Brockton with a big possession here.
Brockton needs a
Yeah, you see the Lawrence
great
bench now.
offensive possession.
The Lawrence bench also into this game, hollering defense, defense. And
5
that's
seconds
a
on
5
Marcus
second.
Forts.
Wow. And you got to give Lawrence credit. The defensive pressure.
5 on 5.
And
Number 5
timeout
covering number 5. Good
by
defense.
the Lancers. As you can see here, this is turning out to be a great finish here with Lawrence. Gonna have the ball, has a chance to close it to a 1-possession game, Marcel.
Yeah, both teams with 1 timeout left. It's coming down to the wire. Hey, we said fireworks. We said fireworks
We
before the
waited.
game started, and look it. We're getting what we asked for, Orlando.
4th quarter here at Brockton Community Access with the production from Mike, the Postman, Simmons. On the cameras, we got Curtis Reese and Patrick Quinn. What a game, what a finish this is going to be here with 1:06 left to play. And Marcel, what do you think the Lawrence coach, Osula, is telling his troops right now this next possession?
Well, I don't want to stare into his huddle, but I can hear him a little bit, and he's saying possess the basketball, do not be sloppy with the ball, and in the event we do score, stay up, be smart on defense.
And Coach DeBarros.
I believe Manny's telling his team a very similar thing. I mean, Brockton's got the lead, so you don't have to play scared, you know what I mean? You attack the basket, get fouled, go to the free throw line, make your free throws.
You see the coach, Marcel, with his take, and he's on the money with that. Let's see what happens here in the last 1:06 of this game. Rodriguez, guarded by Lambert. Brockton looks like they're in a man-to-man.
He's to the
Vidal
basket.
looking to go to the hoop. Shut down there. Torres can't. Vidal looking to fire it.
That's
This
no
could be
good.
big.
It's no good.
No
It's no
good.
good.
Skying for the rebound is Rodriguez, but taken away by Ferreira.
Big rebound by Gabe over there.
Excellent rebound by Ferreira. Brockton needed it. It's going to be a foul on
We'll take it.
Lawrence. Again, referees closer to the action like we are, better than we are. So let's see this call. I don't know about it. Let's see.
It's a good call. It's a good call.
Looking inside of Herrera, and that's too strong. It's not a good pass by Africo. You don't need that with 35 seconds left in the game and the shot clock in your favor. I don't understand that.
It doesn't matter.
And the Barrows is not happy with that. And took his eye off it was Perez, and that's a costly turnover here with 29 seconds left. No shot clock. Lawrence is going to have to look to foul now. And again,
foul on. You see who the foul was on, Orlando?
yeah, Coach Barrow's not happy with that pass. And he's right. I mean, look, you have up by 5. There's no need for that overthrow there. There's no need for that.
Possess the basketball.
Yep.
Let them foul
See
you.
the foul there, clear foul by Perez, and Marcus Forts, a very good foul shooter. The captain for the Boxers going to the line. Forts hits the first.
6-point game.
Very smooth, Marcus Forts. Looking to give Brockton a 3-possession game. This would be big. See Ferreira in the game late also for Brockton.
Makes them both.
And Lawrence looking to push it. Down 7.
3 possession game,
6
basically.
seconds left. Vidal pushes it up and hits it.
Big shot.
Looks like he got a little push shot, but again,
Big shot.
Vidal saying, I am not leaving Brockton just yet. And what a big shot, as you can see here. This kid is something. And again, we still have a ball game here with Brockton down 4, and Lawrence is going to look to foul here, and Brockton's going to have to hit their free throw.
Free throws are going to be critical, man. You just said it. Lawrence is going to use somebody who's not in foul trouble to foul, and then put Brockton on the line. Brockton's going to have to knock down the free throws.
This kid Vidal, you cannot give him any space. Any clearance you give him, that ball's going to go in the net. And you see there.
Speaking of space, he's shooting from outer space right now. That's some big shots.
So, 22 seconds left. Both teams at the foul limit. And Brockton's up 60-56. And they're going to inbound the ball. And Lawrence obviously is going to try to foul quickly. Hopefully Brockton can miss the foul shots, maybe miss one. Lawrence is going to play that game and try to slowly get back into this game. 22 seconds could be a long time, Marcel.
Can be a very long time. I've seen some crazy things in my 562 years of playing and coaching the sport. It's been a long time. I've seen some crazy things happen. Let's see what happens here.
Brockton looking to inbound. Pereira paces the sidelines, and Forts are clearly getting held. And a very good shooter, Marcus Forts, will go to the free throw. That's the guy for Brockton. That's the guy you want at the free throw line.
I was going to ask you, if you're a man, who do you get the ball to? And Marcus is the correct answer.
Yeah, Marcus clearly the closer here. Good foul shooter, and nice play run up by Coach DeBarros for Forts to get that so he can get fouled.
Look at Marcus, so calm, so collected, just goes up there. Yeah, I've been here before,
Nothing but net. Marcus Forts, only a junior for the Boxers. He will be back next year. And again, 2 more big foul shots for Forts. And Nas just got leveled off a screen, no call. And looks like he's all right. He's trying to shake it off, but whoa, he took a vicious shot off a screen. And Cody will go to the line, another good foul shooter for the Boxers, to try to close this game out, and which looks like going to be a victory for the Brockton Boxers, Marcel.
Hey,
Barring any miracles.
Looks like a good win for the Brockton Boxers, especially if Cody knocks down these 2 free throws. Let's see what happens. Yeah, this game's over. Good win.
Cody Lambert, a junior, a junior for Brockton with a big foul shot, and Brockton has done that here in the late stages of this game. And another foul shot. I think that's 7 in a row for the Boxers. Vidal. Woo. That's not a smart foul. That is not a smart foul. It's like you just, Coach DeBarros, this is when you have a young team, this is stuff you deal with, right? But they're going to give Vidal 2 foul shots with 7 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. You look at the Lawrence Lancers, Vidal's
2 shots.
A senior, Diaz a senior, Torres a senior. A lot of seniors on the court for them. Rodriguez, though, number 12, is just a junior out in the court right now. And
they don't have a single sophomore on their roster.
Yeah, and Boucher is a senior, so that's going to be a lane violation. Good attempt that time by Vidal. He's not giving up. That kid is a gamer, man. A for effort, though, I don't mind that. He's just trying to keep his team into the game. And Pereira is going to go to the line for Brockton. Barrera giving the Brockstons some solid minutes here in the late stages of this game, and he's going to have a chance to get his first points of the night, Marcel.
Yeah. Let's see what happens here.
And Brockton, that's about 8 free throws in a row for the Boxers, and Barrera says, don't forget about me, I can shoot too.
Hey, he's had some pretty valuable minutes tonight.
Nice little stroke there.
Just
there you go.
knocks both of them down.
Brockton doing it at the foul line here to close this one out with 5, 4, 3, 2,
And another
1,
big
and that
rebound.
will end it. Barrera with the rebound, and Brockton here on this Friday night. What an impressive 67-57 victory here. And again, Marcel, an impressive second half. The reason for Boxers winning this game. Your takes.
Listen, both teams were amazing tonight, but Brockton had their best third quarter of the season in a timely fashion. And, you know, they keep the hopes alive for the postseason. It's going to be a tough road, but
yeah, you're not out of it till
know.
you're out of it, man. Don't give up. So, again, Mike the Postman Simmons on the production for the Brockton Community Access. We'd like to thank Curtis Reese and Patrick Quinn on the cameras. For Marcel Smith, I'm Orlando Galveo saying good night here from the staff gym in Brockton, where Brockton 67-57